All right, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. We just got two insane playoff game ones. The Knicks steal game one in Boston. Denver steals game one in OKC. We're going to talk about both those games here in today's video. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications to all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so support on our channel. We very much appreciate it. To our Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't want to see more of your time. Let's get right to it. So we just got two absolutely amazing playoff games. That's why you love playoff basketball for these two games right here. Both game ones starting the second round. We're going to start with Boston, New York, the first game, game one. The Knicks end up coming back from down 20, going to overtime, winning this game 108 to 105, and steal game one in Boston. And what a game this was. I mean, this game was a good game early on. I think it started getting a little bit lopsided when it got to near the end of the second quarter, where Jalen Brunson and Carl Towns both got into foul trouble. The Celtics started hitting some shots. Derek White, Jalen Brown started getting a rhythm going, and the Knicks just looked like they weren't going to put up a fight. And early in the third quarter, Boston started running away with the game, hitting some threes. They found their rhythm a little bit. New York just couldn't get anything really going in this game, and it was a 20-point lead at one point. The Knicks end the third quarter out pretty solid. Jalen Brunson starts getting involved. Josh Hart was making plays all over the court. OG Anunoby's offense was huge in this game, and Boston started reeling a little bit from three. And it gets to the fourth, and then OG, Jalen Brunson continue to heat up, and Boston just can't get anything going. They're settling for a lot of three-pointers. They're just chucking up shots. No one's getting to the basket. No one's attacking, even though Anthony Towns, their two top players have 3 or 4 fouls, and they're not attacking them. They're just kind of pulling up for three because whatever, because that's what the Celtics do. While the Knicks were on the other end. The Knicks were aggressive. They were getting to the basket, getting to the free throw line, hitting some big shots. Jalen Brunson in the fourth quarter was disgusting. Hit 2 big kind of step back threes. And then, yeah, the last possession for both teams. For the Knicks, couldn't get a better look. I mean, Anthony Towns, give and go a little bit. Anthony Towns finds Jalen Brunson on the cut. Brunson gets a wide open layup off the glass, and he misses it because why not? Of course. Jalen Brunson, the clutch player of the year, misses the easiest shot he's gotten all night. The next possession, oh no, it was a possession actually before the Jaylen Brown shot, where Jason Tatum goes for a step back three, which is a shot he's already taken maybe 4 times before he's taken that shot. And Jason Tatum didn't make a field goal in the fourth quarter. It's 0 for 6 from 3, and just settling. We go to overtime, and Boston's offense still can't go anywhere. I think only the 1 or 2 times they scored in overtime was when they got to the basket. It was a Jason Tatum layup, and I think it was a free throw or something like that. Those are the only times they actually scored in overtime. I don't think they hit a 3-pointer in overtime. I can check right now, actually. No, Jaylen Brown hit one late, and then Tatum got a layup. Those are the only points in overtime. Meanwhile, for the Knicks in overtime, even though Jalen Brunson didn't score, he was 0 for 4. OG Anunoby got an and-1, on a dunk. Mikal Bridges hit a huge corner 3. Anthony Towns got a bucket. They won the rebound. Anthony Towns had 4 rebounds in that. Overtime was great. And Mikal Bridges defensively, he made one play where he got a deflection, saved the ball in bounds, and I think that led to a fast break point or fast break shot. And then the final possession, where they try to inbound to Jaylen Brown, and Mikal Bridges just literally took the ball from Jaylen Brown, and that's how the game ends. The Knicks end up stealing this game. Just ultimate fight and competitiveness and effort from the Knicks. I mean, Jalen Brunson obviously 29, 4 and 5. Did his thing. OG Anunoby. While OG Anunoby doing what he did offensively, the Knicks aren't even in this game. 29 points, 10 for 20, 6 for 11 from 3. When OG Anunoby is aggressive, we saw in the first round, we saw in the regular season. When OG Anunoby is aggressive and does things like this, the Knicks are good. Also credit to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, 14, 11, and 3. I felt like he was all around the paint from minute 1. I felt like he was in there. He had 5 offensive rebounds. He was huge in this one. Mikal Bridges, even though 8, 6, 7, 3, 2, 3 for 13, he made some huge plays, played 51 minutes, and played some great defense and got big stops when he needed to. Anthony Towns, not a great game for Anthony Towns on either end. He did have 13 rebounds and 4 offensive rebounds. He had 5 fouls. Couldn't really get involved. Only took 1 3. Defensively wasn't great either. He gave up a big layup late in the fourth quarter on a Derek White cut, and he just didn't step over in time. But the Knicks be able to, they outshot the Celtics. They hit more threes than the Celtics. And it's crazy that they missed 14 free throws in this game. They missed 14 free throws. 7 of those were Mitchell Robinson because they were playing hack and Mitchell Robinson, and still being able to win this game. Down by 20 against a Celtics team that we know won a championship last year. Everybody in the world knows the Celtics are probably going to win this series. But for the Knicks to keep in it, to fight, to claw their way in, they started being physical, more aggressive with the Celtics, and the Celtics didn't really know what to do. For Boston, we know what their game plan is. We know Boston's game plan is 3-ball. 3-3-3-3-3. We're going to live with the 3-ball. But there's a saying that we live with the 3, you die by we live by the 3, you die by the 3. And they died by the 3 in this game. They went 15 for 60. They missed 45 threes. They missed 45 threes. The Knicks only took 37 for the entire game. The Knicks took 37 threes. Celtics missed 45. And the Celtics, they play the numbers game. They take a lot of threes because they play the numbers game. We say if we shoot 50 threes, unless we have the worst shooting night in NBA history, if we take 50 threes, we're at least going to make 12, 13 of them. And the numbers are just going to play our way with threes. And it got to a point where it felt like Boston, when the Knicks made their 31-14 run, and for the rest of the game, for the fourth quarter, overtime, felt like the Celtics were just like, hey, just shoot it. You know, there was no really, like, usually the Celtics shoot a lot of threes, but there's a game plan, there's an attack to it. It's a drive and kick, you know, move the ball around in transition. I felt like in this game, it was just kind of like, all right, just throw it up. Like, we got nothing, 15 on the shot clock, Jason Tatum shoot a 3, Jaylen Brown shoot a 3, Derek White shoot a 3. Like, there was no, like, the only one time I think they hit a 3 in the fourth quarter that was big was Derek White hit a corner 3. It was, I think, Tatum drove and they kicked it out. Like, those are the threes you want, the drive and kick threes. Not just standing on the perimeter all the time, dribbling around, and just be like, pull it. Look at the three-point shooting. I mean, Derek White, 5 for 16. Jason Tatum, 4 for 15. Jaylen Brown, 1 for 10. Jrue Holiday, 2 for 7. Al Horford, 1 for 5. It was crazy. I mean, Jason Tatum took 23 shots, 15 were threes. Jaylen Brown took 20 shots, 10 were threes. You know, Jaylen Brown got to the free throw line a lot early in the game, 8 for 10. You know, Tatum got 7 free throws early in the game. But just, yeah. I mean, even though the Knicks missed 14 free throws, the Knicks shot 5 more free throws. The Knicks hit 2 more threes despite taking 23 less. And yeah, Celtics shot 35% from the field. It was a bad night. It was a really bad night. They also lost the turnover battle in this one. And just, you know, we all know the Celtics are a team that shoots a lot of threes. And some things we'd say is like, oh, the lack of aggression, the lack of attacking. This showed, like, this should be a wake-up call to them. Kind of being like, hey, you know you have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, right? 2 of the best wings in the league, 2 guys that can probably get to the bucket whenever they really want to. And them just settling, they combined for 25 threes attempted and only made 5 of them. Like, they got to be better. Jason Tatum taking 5 straight step-back threes, especially the last possession where you're guarded by Mitchell Robinson, who I think everybody in the world knows Mitchell Robinson cannot stay in front of Jason Tatum one-on-one, and you settle for a step-back contested three-pointer. You got to be better. You know, Jaylen Brown, you took half your shots for threes. Got to be better. You know, and it's a tough game to lose on your home court. The Knicks come out, take care of business. Well, not take care of business, but they stun everybody. Win game 1. Awesome for them. And series just got spicy. Series just got spicy and more intense, you know? And if you thought that was awesome, tune into the next game. OKC Denver. Denver comes in and pulls off the upset, winning 121-119 and stealing game 1 in OKC. Aaron Gordon with another game winner in the playoffs. This was a wild game as well, where the Thunder kind of were in control for pretty much a lot of the game. I mean, Shea was getting to his spots. Chet was playing amazing defensively. You know, like the Thunder were just kind of taking care of business. Denver's others didn't really step up. It was kind of just Jokic out there and hints of Russell Westbrook sprinkled around as well. OKC's defense was really, you know, catapulting them. But the only thing was Denver kept hanging around. Thunder could never jump up to a 17, 18, 20-point lead and run away. You know, Denver always stuck around with an 8, 10, 12, just always was there, you know, in the game. Foul trouble from both the bigs, Chet and Isaiah Hartenstein, because of Jokic. Alex Caruso was having an insane game again. And this one kind of felt like, okay, OKC's in control. Denver's going to make it interesting, but OKC's kind of in control. I went back, actually, before recording this video, I went back and actually rewatched the last couple minutes of the game because I was like, where did it go wrong? What really was happening? Now, like, I was watching, obviously, but I wanted to watch it again because I was like, no way. this happen. You know, I went back, watched the final 5 minutes. OKC couldn't really get their stuff going. They started really blitzing Shea and forcing and kind of living with, if anybody else beats us, then okay. You know, Shea was dominating 33 points. He took a couple shots and missed them. But yeah, J Dub, 5 for 20. Really tough shooting night for him. And there was one time he went to the rim and wasn't really aggressive enough, got it stolen. Chen Hongum couldn't really play a lot because foul trouble. And when he did, he was 0 for 3 from 3. You know, he missed a corner 3 and he missed a tip in late, wide open. Like literally, I think the ball just slipped out of his hands and missed the easy tip in that eventually led to the Nuggets getting possession and Aaron Gordon getting a timeout. Isaiah Joe 0 for 4. The only one that really made a big impact on the bench was Alex Caruso, who dropped 26 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, hit 5 threes. I don't know if you're getting a game like that from Alex Caruso again, so that's a tough game to lose. Couldn't get anything really going offensively in the last couple minutes, and Denver was kind of living with the, hey, if anybody but Shea, and nobody but Shea stepped up. And then for Denver, Jamal Murray hit a couple big shots in the fourth quarter. Aaron Gordon was huge in this game, 22 and 14, 3 threes. Jokic doing Jokic things, 42, 22 and 6. Because why not? I feel like they're just giving the ball to him. It was a him and Murray 2-man game late in the fourth quarter, and Jokic was getting any bucket he wanted in the last 5 minutes because it was like, either you're gonna have to foul me, or you're gonna have to, you know, if Hardenstein or Holmgren are guarding me, I'm going at them because they have 5 fouls. They're either gonna have to sit out the rest of the game, or they're gonna have to let me score. Or if it's someone else guarding me, I'm just taking them to the rim and they're gonna have to foul me. So either way, I'm gonna get something out of this. You know? And the one big thing that really happens, probably gonna be talked about a lot, the fouling. In terms of late game situational fouling. So, paint the picture. OKC is up 1 point in this game with about 12 seconds left. Thunder inbound. They find Shea on a cut. Shea gets by Christian Brown. Well, Christian Brown doesn't really guard. Shea gets a cut, gets a dunk. Thunder have a 3-point lead with about 10 seconds left. For Denver, they take Jokic out because Jokic has 5 fouls. They take Jokic out of the game because I think Denver probably assumed we're going to foul OKC. OKC's going to get to the line, then we're going to get Jokic back in, you know, during the free throws. But they didn't expect Shea to get a wide open layup and take the layup instead of getting fouled, which not a bad decision. I mean, you take the points. You know, that possession, OKC now up 3, but 10 seconds left. OKC fouls Denver on the off. You know, Aaron Gordon gets the ball. They foul Aaron Gordon on the inbound, fouling up 3, which usually good situation. You know, you're up 3 points, you foul. You don't even let them get a shot because we see players nowadays are too good that they can make threes like easily. But the only thing about this fouling up 3 with 10 seconds left in this one, Nikola Jokic was not on the court. The Nuggets had their worst offensive lineup on the court at this time. I think it was a lineup of Jamal Murray, Russell Westbrook, Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, and Peyton Watson. Russell Westbrook and Peyton Watson were on the court together. You know, like they were on the court. Christian Brown was on the court. The spacing, Michael Porter Jr. was not in the game. He only played 24 minutes because he didn't really do anything. And Nikola Jokic, 2 of your probably best shooters, were not on the court. So if you're OKC, why are we fouling in this situation? I understand the logical, maybe in the moment they didn't realize it, but looking back at it now, that's the moment where they lost the game. Why would you foul up 10? Fouling with 10 seconds left, up 3, when they don't have their little off. Nikola Jokic is the offense. Without Nikola Jokic, they have no offense. Why are you fouling when he's not in the game? They should have just played it out. Saw that lineup on the court and lived with whatever happened. You know, if Jamal Murray hits a clutch shot, okay, we go to overtime. If someone like Aaron Gordon, Christian, someone hits a magical shot somehow, hey, good job. As long as it wasn't Jokic, good job. We go to overtime. Or depending if we have time left. Because also, Denver did not have a timeout. That's the thing, too. Denver did not have a timeout. So they could not get Jokic back to the game unless it was a dead ball. So literally, Denver had to, if OKC doesn't foul, Denver had to play out that last possession with that line, with no Jokic on the court. Trying to get one shot, down by 3 as well. They had to hit a 3-pointer. That's the point where it's like, why? Just situational awareness. Not really there. That's on Mark Daigneault and some of the players too. So then at least Aaron Gordon hitting the 2 free throws. Thunder come back. Chet Holmgren gets fouled. And Holmgren misses 2 free throws, which also was very interesting. Holmgren missed 2. Didn't really have a rhythm all game offensively, besides like early in the first quarter. Missed 2 free throws. Nuggets come down in transition. Aaron Gordon, confidence just oozing. just came down and just said, hey, pull in it, let it fly, bang. Thunder, you know, don't get a shot up. And the Nuggets steal game one. Just an amazing win for Denver. I mean, to come in and win this game one, coming off a game seven blowout, OKC hasn't played in over a week. Like, it would be not crazy to think that OKC comes out and just handles business in game one, whatever. But for the Nuggets to be able to come in, keep it in the game, just keeping in the game, not taking the lead or anything, but just staying in that 8 to 6 to 10, 12 range around for the entirety of the game until we get to the late. That's all you can really ask. Just keep within, keep a distance, keep a close distance. Don't get blown up by 20. But if you don't take the lead, just keep it in the game. Especially when you have a guy like Nikola Jokic who in these situations can thrive. Just stay in the game. They did. They got to the last 5 minutes. It was only a 7, 8 point game. Give the ball to your best player. Let him work. Luck went by your side, with 2 free throws missed and some loose balls going your way. Chet missing the tip in and you getting the rebound. The Thunder also fouled twice in the backcourt. 2 bad fouls that led to 3 free throws. 2 by Jokic, 1 by Westbrook. Thunder not getting anything really going offensively. And the Nuggets win game one. I thought this was going to be a very interesting series, but after this game, it's really enticing. I'm not really worried or scared for the Thunder after this one. Just like same for Boston, I'm not worried or scared. I still think Boston's going to win the series. I still think OKC's going to win the series. But both these teams coming out and winning game one sets a tone and tells the other team, hey, like, we're here. We're not messing around. It's also funny because Indiana also won their game one against Cleveland. So far, all the road teams have won game one of the second round. Personally, I think a lot of people I thought the second round was going to be kind of like Cleveland, Indiana. Cleveland should be able to take care of that. Boston, New York, Boston should be able to take care of that. OKC, Denver's going to have some fun moments. Will also be OKC. Minnesota, Golden State could be fun, but I think that, like, this just made the second round go from, like, here to me. Where now I'm like, oh, I am really excited and really locked in. Because now all the road teams are 1-0. With all the road teams, I think all the road teams are not the favorite. They're the underdog. And they all stole a game on the road, which is all you could really ask for an underdog. Just take one on the road. So even if they lose game two, you're still going home with at least one win. Like, that is huge. Huge, huge, huge. And yeah, more playoff basketball. It's been super great. How can you not love playoff basketball after a night like this? That's why we do it. That's why we love it. And I cannot wait for more, man. Cannot wait. But yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn on notifications, doing all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It looks out a lot. Once again, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So support on our channel. Be very much appreciated. Links to my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.